Hello. Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. And today, I'm rubbing my hands because I'm procrastinating. Today we have something very special planned. You see, I have been, as of late, raising money for the Canadian Red Cross to send to uh, Ukraine for humanitarian aid. And as you can see, up in this corner, yeah, I had to practice that beforehand to make sure I got the right corner. Up in this corner, at the very top, are some donation milestones. Pretty good, right? Um, Here's the deal. The first of those milestones, um, is to shave my head. And that is at $100. Now, what some of you may not realize is that we have already reached the $100 mark. Thank you all for your generous support of humanitarian aid in Ukraine. Well done. You're wonderful people. Thank you very much. So, here's the deal. Last week, was it last week already? No, it was just earlier on in the week. I think it was Monday. Yes, it feels like it was last week. On Monday, a good fellow named Frosting Fire donated $56, which got us the rest of the way to the 100 mark. And at that time, I completely forgot that I had set these milestones. Well, I didn't forget that I had set them, but I didn't realize after doing the math that his donation meant that we got to that first donation milestone. As you can see, I keep pausing for dramatic effect because I'm kind of nervous, guys. Kind of nervous, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. This is gonna be interesting, to say the least. Anyhow, I didn't realize at the time that that donation pushed us directly to $100. It was $56. And at the time I was like, that's an oddly specific amount. And I forgot that no, it was $54. That's what it was. $54, which is an oddly specific amount. $50 totally makes sense. $54 though. Why is the $4 there? Well, the thing is, previously we'd had somebody donate $26, because if you check out the rewards below, if you donate $20, and then some amount of money, for $20 I will change the game to whatever you want. Subclause, the game has to cost me no more than the amount over $20 that you pay. So I didn't own Five Nights at Freddy's. This person wanted me to play the original Five Nights at Freddy's. Five Nights at Freddy's costs $6, so they paid $26. $20 for me to change the game, $6 for me to pay for Five Nights at Freddy's. That donation money, those $6 don't go to me. They still go to the Red Cross. So they donated $6, and then I spent $6. Just to be clear, I'm not taking any money from any donations. It goes directly to Red Cross through Tiltify. I don't even see it. I just see that you made a donation. I get no other information. I only see the API stuff that they send me, like your name, your comment, and how much. That's it. That's it. Period. Yes, just clarifying. But yeah, so I didn't realize it at the time. I did suspect that something was weird because, as I say, $54, really weird amount to donate. But I didn't put two and two together and realize that the 26 plus another 20 that I donated to switch off of Five Nights at Freddy's, because that game, I don't like it. It is a very well designed game, and I don't like it. I don't like it. It's not for me. I don't deal well with horrors, man. Oh, man. And then, of course, 26 plus 20, 46, plus 54, 100. And I just didn't put two and two together until way later, and I realized, oh, frick, I was supposed to shave my head. So, I have brought the supplies for shaving my head live on stream to make up for that. So, let me get some music queued up here. We'll get this. Oh man, it's all screwed up. Display 3. There we go. There we go. And let's put that corner. That corner looks good. Where's a good song? Okay. And I have everything that we need. I got the razor. Got razor blades. Got all the thingamagummies. And I also have a bathroom mirror. Because some of this is going to be interesting. Because, yeah, I'm the only person here right now. Because I'm the only person that I'm really comfortable with having in my room while I stream for the most part. So, yeah. Okay, so, right, music. We'll go back. Yeah, we'll start on this track, and I'll skip it ahead when I'm actually ready, because, oh boy, here we go. It's really happening. I forgot to actually... There we go. There we go. Oh boy. Okay, you ready? It's working. Okay, now we gotta decide how low we want to go. So there's this option. I think that's a little too low for me. Oh, we got our ear tapers. Very important. As you can see, they're not the same. They're a little bit. We got one for the right ear, one for the left ear. We will need those for later. Now, these are the other sizes that I have. You can see we got a good distribution here. So I think this is too large for my hair. I don't think this will actually cut anything. This I probably could use. But you know, if I'm gonna cut my hair, let's just go for it. We'll do this. We'll do the second smallest one. We won't do the actual smallest one because that's too short. I want to actually still have hair. Not much hair, but my hair just got to the point where I can start doing stuff with it again, so I'd like to not lose too much. Okay, and it's been a while, so let's check the manual. Is there anything that I'm supposed to do? Start by combing the hair so it falls in its natural direction. Okay, never done that before. YOLO indeed. YOLO indeed. I have, full disclosure, cut my own hair before, using this exact razor. But, you know, I haven't always done a very good job of it. Oh my word. My hands are slippery with grease. Yeah, I think I'll manage that. Thankfully the guards are decently good. Oh, wow, that is more than I think I needed. But okay. Now my hands are all greasy from the oil, the lubricant, whatever this specific product is called. No, they call it oil. Oil for electric hair clippers and shavers. I may not have actually needed to use oil at all. But you know what? Screw it. Better to have a well-oiled machine than a poorly oiled machine. Hopefully. And because I don't want to get my shirt dirty, there we go. I have, just in case, covered up my nips, so hopefully this isn't TOS. Should be okay. And I'm also going to stand here, so that way it's going to just show my shoulders and up. But here we go. It's time to switch the music to something a little more dramatic. And I have to remember that the stream is set up to flip horizontal. So what is right on my screen is left in reality, and vice versa. And already I have hair all over me, which at least it's not on my shirt, I guess. That's something. That's a good sound. True. Just need a pool hot tub. Frick. Then I could have gotten all the hot tub views too. If only. Only I'd been thinking ahead. A glass of... Now that is big brain. Thankfully, I have one right here. Now, it is officially a hot tub stream. We have an open container of water, and, you know, I'm only semi-nude to begin with, so it's fine. No TOS here. For sure. Gonna become a monk? Probably not. Gonna become a lifeguard? Definitely not. Definitely not. Got my certification once, and that was enough. I applied for the job, and they're like, "Yeah, we're good." I was like, "Yeah, that's fine." It is a lot of pressure being a lifeguard. More pressure than I was definitely ready for at the time. And then I just didn't bother to renew certification when it expired. That easy. Right. Right is left, left is right. Okay. Is the music actually going? Oh, yes it is. It's just on repeat. Cool. I didn't intend that, but I'll take it. I mean, it's swim at your own peril, really, for this one. Just like all those hotel pools, right? They don't want to pay some 16-year-old who can't be trusted with a job to be there 24/7. I don't want to pay a full lifeguard just to cut my own hair at the swimming pool. What? That's insane. I will concede that it would be advisable for me to wear a life jacket in this body of water, though. Well, I suppose not in directly adjacent to, perhaps. I don't think I actually have a life jacket that fits me, though, so, there we have it. Straight into the compost. Okay. And now, we check the back. This is a highly suboptimal way of doing this. It's highly suboptimal, not least because I can't actually see through my own eye. What I will say is I'm getting a much clearer picture of what needs to be done in this mirror than I was on my stream. I will say that. Not that I can get a good view of half of this anyhow. Okay. And now we do the ear tapers. For this, I think I'm going to set the mirror down on the desk. Oh, but then I can't see the chat. Oh no. Oh no. Aha, if we move the microphone over here, mirror brick over here. Okay. Covered in so much hair. Okay. Is it itchy? Not yet. Not yet. It will be once I put the shirt back on. Which is why I'm going to try to give myself the best dusting off I can. Going to try. I'll probably, once I've got the actual haircut, I'll go to the washroom and wipe down briefly with a cloth and towel. Right. Do the right side first, yes. Okay, and then from the back. And then the left. The cool thing about the tapers is that you go along the one side, and that has a nice gradient for that. Ooh, nice gradient to go that way. But if you invert it, you can also use it the other direction, which is super cool. Very handy. Which means that this one goes on this side. And then we come at this side from the back with it. Right, and here is the tricky bit. Nice. And all without cutting off my ear. I may not be the next Van Gogh, but at least I can hear properly. Also, I'm pretty sure that self-injury, accidental or not, would be against TOS, so that's a definite plus. And let's see if I can clean up the back a little bit more. Okay. Now that we've done that entirely blind, it's time to see if I can... I almost need a second mirror. Which, I think I have the next best thing. A telephone. Right. Right is left, left is right. Of course. Okay. We go to our camera. And we switch the direction. Very good. Just give that a light dusting. Okay. Move this up a little bit. Then I need to position myself so I can see myself in the mirror. I'll do. I will zoom in on that mirror. We will attempt to clean this up. Ah! Okay. Maybe I will not have it slide out of my hands while changing position. And that's way too high up. It's way too high up. Okay. Okay. Mission abort. Mission abort. Okay. Oh. Okay. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna ask my brother to give me a hand, because I'm pretty sure he's available. So, yeah. Yeah. I'll just go ahead, dust myself off a little bit more, as best as I can. This is basically ineffective. So useless. Okay, and oh, we should actually brush the head. Okay. And now, I will kindly ask for assistance. Because sometimes that's yep, sometimes that's just what you gotta do. You gotta get help. Okay, so good news, bad news. Um, actually, no, it's mostly just bad news. Well, I suppose good news, I have a broom, so that's handy. Bad news, he's playing a League of Legends match, so he says he's getting close, i.e., he might be as few as 15 minutes. Which means that assistance is not imminent. Which means either I have to vamp until he's ready, in an entertaining fashion, which, well, I'm not super confident in my ability to vamp for 15 minutes, even with such a devoted and active group of chatters such as yourselves. You've been lovely tonight. Give yourself a round of applause. The other option is to just go for it. And well, let's see how bad the damage is. Let's see how bad the damage is. Actually, the damage might not be too bad. Yeah. I can't tell. I legitimately cannot tell. Okay, let's try going out of transition mode. Maybe that'll help. Maybe. Not confident it'll help, but maybe. Actually, I mean, it's definitely less than ideal. That's, yeah, definitely less than ideal. But less than ideal does not necessarily mean outright failure. Okay, shirt's coming back off. And now it's itchy again. Why? It got less itchy, and now it's more itchy. Okay, well. I'm still basically shooting blind here. Oh dear. Oh dear. Interestingly, I have actually gone full shave. I would not be confident doing that with only this razor. I would want like an actual razor and like shaving cream. Yeah. But I have been completely bald, complete chrome dome. Not very long. It was only for a couple of weeks, but it did happen. Very briefly. Hmm. Okay, so I guess we go to vamping. We go to vamping before I ruin something more permanently. I've ruined a haircut once before. Don't want to do it again. Don't want to do it again. Did the music stop? Oh, it's just infinitely repeating. Okay, cool. Let's change that. Hopefully that will have got some of the hair out. if I would have been really smart, I would have grabbed the towel and the cloth beforehand. But I was not even thinking about that. So yeah, unfortunately, can't do that. But what I can do is sweep up this area, because the last thing I want is to go from shaving my head to gaming with leftover hair follicles. I suppose it's not the follicles themselves, but leftover hair all over the ground. Ah, it itches. No. So yeah, good thing I had at least the foresight to grab the broom. And thankfully also, my floor is, well, it's not hardwood, but it's like imitation hardwood. Oh, there's hair all over my socks. Dang nabbit. It's really unfortunate. I have to find some way of cleaning out my socks a little bit on this. Plus side, I did do laundry recently, so I have more socks available. Okay, that one was less than soft. Okay. Yeah, we'll just sweep that up. Good. Did I actually turn off Minecraft music, or has it been playing the whole time as well? Okay, good. I at least did that. Good. Scared myself then. Ooh, that would be awkward. One moment you're listening to Kevin MacLeod's raving energy faster, which is somehow still repeating. What the frick? Okay, there we go. Finally. Next song. But it would be very awkward to be listening to Electronic Disco by Kevin MacLeod and whatever that style of music is. Aggressive. I really have no idea what that specific song would be classified as. It's definitely electronica of some kind. But yeah, it would be jarring to have that playing, and also the Minecraft main menu music don't really mesh too well together, I would expect. Maybe I'm wrong on that, but wouldn't expect it. And now that my area is clean, I shall put on more socks. Like how you can't even see me. Just, here we go. Now I'm completely disembodied. I am your conscience. Donate. Hey, come on in. So, I shaved my head for stream. Do you think you could clean up the back? Ladies and gentlemen, my brother Levi, who goes by Hat and hasn't streamed lately, but
hasn't streamed at all.
Oh, didn't you do that one time, No Man's Sky?
I might have been streaming to friends while I was playing.
I see.
What we ran into. Okay, which one did you use?
You just used the smallest one.
Yeah. I've never used this before.
You're really giving me confidence here.
Like as short as it can go?
Just this little bit. Just trim the back. That's all I need you to do. Thank you.
Because there's like, you can adjust it slightly.
Yes. It doesn't make a big difference. Oh, people are saying you should shave your head too.
I'll get a haircut soon, but it'll only be a trim.
You're only getting a trim. All right. Well, that's fair enough, I suppose.
You did a pretty good job on it.
Really? I was doing it blind. That is surprising. Levi, you've never had your hair short, have you?
Ooh.
Right. Yeah. Except, of course, when you were a babe, but, you know. How high up are you going? Okay. It feels like you got it all.
Great confidence for you, isn't it?
All right, thank you, Levi. Do you have anything to say to the viewers? Donate to Red Cross.
Yeah, donate to the Red.
With conviction. Do you have
Donate-
anything to say
Oh,
to the viewers?
Donate to the Red Cross, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, there we go. Now that is an endorsement, or that is a call to action. There's the word. That is a call to action if I've ever heard one. Ladies and gentlemen, the phones are open. Quickly, make your donations now. Thanks, Levi.
Have fun.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, Levi goes by Hack Brother here on Twitch. He hasn't streamed in months, if ever. But when he does, you'll be the first to hear about it. Oh, right. Where was that? What's the number 2? Here we go. I think it's number 2. Okay. Actually, that looks decent. Looks decent. You know, not gonna lie. Kinda turned out. Mind you, I was also literally playing easy mode on hairstyling. Shaving your head is the easiest way to style your hair. Plain and simple. I mean, like, full shave down to nothing is a little more difficult, but this is like right in the optimum point. The absolute minimum difficulty. As short as you can go, pretty much, and very easy. So now we gotta clean this off. I'll put my shirt back on just to make sure that, you know, if maybe some Twitch mods are on, then they'll be at least less likely to think that this is potentially a TOS situation. And then I can also take the electrical tape off of my nips. There we go. Never done that before in my life, and I don't plan on doing it again. Okay. Also, then I can stop kneeling on the floor, because now I have a shirt on. I can show you more than just my shoulders. Go. Okay. And where is that tiny little brush? Ta-da! And we grab the compost. And we just give it a brush. Always good to take care of your tools. Take care of your tools and they'll take care of you, right? Not that I do the best job at that ever. I generally often I just don't have all of the knowledge to take care of my tools as they should be cared for. Which is why I don't spend a lot of money on tools. Only spend money on a tool you can actually care for. It's not fair to the tool, not fair to you. Or I suppose, if you spend more money than you're able to care for, then put the effort into learning how to care for it. I sat against the back of the chair and so itchy. So itchy. But hey, now we're done. Thank you. Thank you, Razer. You've once again served your purpose well and gloriously. Job well done. And thank you, Compost Bin, for receiving all this hair. Oh, no. Okay, I'm gonna go wipe off my torso. Enjoy the music. I'll be right back. Okay, if I can remember what my button is. There we go. Okay, I'll be back in like 5. Just enjoy the music.